What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot Ed, and I want to start the new year off with talking about some more exclusives that are coming out. Now, I'm slowly going to start getting into comics again. I got a friend that does read the comics, and he's going to try to explain things to me, and maybe I might read a couple of, just so I'm understanding and familiar with the story. I am not familiar with any story from the Void Rivals, Skybound, or anything like that. Reason being is my time is short. I really don't have time to read comic books. I have to read instructions, or I have to read other things, because that's how I make money. However, we won't say that. That's how I make money, so I can buy these toys. If you guys come to my channel, watch my reviews. However, it was stated, I guess last year, now that we have the info, that in the SDCC for this year, we're going to get a Skybound comics pack with JETFIRE, Darak, and Solilya. Now, I'm not familiar with the characters, but they must be a part of what goes on in the comic because of the fact that they're hanging out with JETFIRE. Now, I don't know if it's going to be Commander class. I kind of shortened out the little placeholder, but it's basically we're showing Commander class JETFIRE with an alt mode from the Generations JETFIRE, the one that was in, was that like Thrilling 30 or something like that? I don't know. I never got that one, honestly. But that's just a placeholder, and I didn't really need to show all that. There are going to be two things that are going to be coming out, at other conventions. But this one was kind of weird because I'm like, are they going to do Commander class again with just two new characters? Will it be a different deco? Will it be like some kind, I'm curious as to what would happen with this JETFIRE. Now, for a lot of us, we know that Commander class JETFIRE was probably, let's be honest, what the Commander class really was. Okay. After Skylinks, everything in Commander class is pretty much not, I don't know. JETFIRE was just, to me, I herald it. People in Masterpiece collectors herald it. And because a lot of people heralded this figure, I think the Commander class JETFIRE is way up there. It's up the top. I mean, it did a lot. It gave us that G1 JETFIRE that we so needed. Because a lot of people are really confused about a Macross Valkyrie being JETFIRE. It's a whole story behind that one day. Anyways, I'm sure the Wick Wack Newsers will report on that and screw that up as usual. But bottom line, are we going to get a new Commander class? I just want to know what kind of deck are we going to get. And for the Darak and Solilya, what kind of figures would they be using? Will they be using like the 3.5-inch G.I. Joe sculpt to create the figures, which I think they probably will. That's going to be something else we need to see. So down the road, we're going to have to see everything that goes on with what's going to come in this pack. Now, there's going to be other things I'm sure coming to SDCC, but this one kind of caught my eye because I was talking to another friend and I was just like, man, it's always cool to have another JETFIRE, maybe if it's a different deco. Now, if it's the same JETFIRE and we're really just getting Commander class JETFIRE with two other characters, I don't know about that. But it also could be, because this is another thing too. Remember what Hasbro said. They're not doing too many reissues of characters anymore, or no more package refreshes. This is why I think what we're going to get now we're going to get kind of like these little, multi-packs. Like for example, Target, they're getting the multi-pack with a Voyager. They're calling it Voyager 86 Perceptor, but only because you're getting 86 Ramhorn, and 86 Rat Bat. Which I'm weird to know. Are we getting another Rat Bat? Because we already got Rat Bat in Siege. So I don't know. Maybe remolding of the Rat Bat mold would be nice because, Siege Rat Bat's okay. But we're going to talk about it another time. But getting back to this, I think with this, a lot of times, I didn't get JETFIRE and it's a scalper's fault. But, maybe it's costing Hasbro money to reprint these older figures from Siege. So instead of doing that, add two little figures, put the little SDCC on it, and maybe upcharge you a little bit because they have to because of inflation and other things. So just keep that in mind as you're, perusing the set. But overall, I think the set's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to keep my eye on it when it comes out. If I see any changes that are to the JETFIRE, because I don't really need but one JETFIRE, I don't care for Shattered Glass or any other kinds, then I probably will try to go for it. And yeah, with this one, I think it's going to be hot. The Void Rivals are hot. The comic book is hot. Just those two characters, whatever this is hot. I'll learn more about it as I start reading the comic books. I'm hearing it's a fun ride. So what are your thoughts? Leave me down in the comments below. This is Super Robot Ed, bringing more news reveals to them. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.